What's up guys, Brent the Broker here. Today we're going to talk about how to do the math on flipping a home. Now before we get into today's video guys, consider subscribing to the channel, turn bells on for notification, drop us a like if we're adding any value to your life. We appreciate your support, and stick around to the end of the video for the pro tip of the day. Now we're going to be discussing a few things: after repair value, how to do the math on a potential flip deal, and the risks along the way. So first of all, what is after repair value? So when you're looking at buying a home to flip or a property to flip, the first thing we need to understand is, what is this thing gonna sell for when I'm done? You know, we're gonna buy it at some price, we're gonna put some money into it, and then we're gonna sell it, and hopefully the acquisition price plus the repairs minus the purchase price equals a profit. So the first thing we need to understand is, what is this thing gonna sell for when we're done? This is called after repair value. So depending on what you're gonna do to the home, are you adding square footage? Are you just doing a cosmetic remodel? Does it sit on a busy street? Is it, you know, better or worse than the homes in the surrounding area? You have to come up with an idea of what the place is gonna sell for after the repairs are completed. So let's pretend like that number is $850,000. Then how do we figure out a purchase price on an after repair value of $850,000? Well, the first thing you do is you subtract your construction costs and your holding costs, your cost of capital. There's gonna be a cost outlay that could vary depending on the way you structure the deal, but you basically add up all your costs. So let's say all of your costs are $100,000. Now I'm just making up numbers, round numbers for the sake of math. So you're gonna take your $850,000 and you're immediately gonna subtract your costs of $100,000. That brings you to an offer price of $750,000 just to break even, right? Because if you buy it for $750, put 100 into it, and then sell it for $850, you know, that's a break even. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is decide how much profit you're gonna need to make these deals work. Most investors that I know try to shoot right around that 25 or 30% profit range. So let's say all these things cost you $100,000, again, just making up a round number, then your 25 to 30% profit, you're gonna wanna make 25 or 30,000 on that $100,000 cash outlay. $850 minus the $100,000 it's gonna cost you brings you to a break-even price of $750, and then you bake in a $30,000 profit, brings you to an offer price of $720. That's very simple terms how the math roughly works when you're flipping a home. So you buy it at $720, you put 100 into it, you're at $820, you sell it for $850, you get the $30,000 in profit. So that's, again, very simplified version of how these investors go about analyzing the flip deals. So that brings us to the pro tip of the day. This stuff is risky. It sounds so great. I can put 100,000 into a property and within a month or two or three make 30,000 back out. You know, that sounds like, you know, the numbers are really attractive. The returns, the potential returns are really attractive. It's a really risky game, you guys. The reason why you get such a huge reward is because there is huge risk. And so you just have to understand, if you're gonna go in and try to flip houses, that there is a risk element to it. And there's risk that people don't even consider. For example, you walk in and look at a house and say, yeah, this is gonna cost me about, you know, $50,000 or whatever amount to remodel. And then you start doing demolition and you realize, oh no, there's more behind the walls, there's more than what meets the eye, and all of a sudden your construction costs are increasing and your profit is diminishing. Another thing is, let's say your construction estimate was exactly on point and you go to list the property at $850,000. You get no offers because you misread the after repair value. So now you're getting offers at 800 or 820, and boom, your entire profit evaporates because you've miscalculated the exit price. Another potential risk is when you're doing construction, delays or cost overruns in the construction. You know, you might have everything dialed in, you might have your after repair value, all your construction costs, but if you're ordering items that are on backlog, or if you have a contractor that quits, or things happen that delay your progress, if you need permits and the city is delayed, you know, it costs you every day to hold the property. So if you find delays in the process, that can cost you money and eat into your profits as well. So the point of all this is, flipping houses is not rocket science. There are potentially large rewards waiting at the end of that rainbow, but the pro tip is this, that it is risky. There is risk involved here, so make sure that before you embark on this adventure, if it's something that you choose to do, that you understand your risk from top to bottom, from your exit price, cost of construction, your holding costs, the potential pitfalls, delays, and then you make a quality offer that'll make sure that your home flip is profitable. Well, that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for checking in. Again, subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing. Drop the video a like, and we'll see you next time.